All right, guys, we improved to 5-0 in our last 5 crowd pleaser teasers on Brockpage.com yesterday. And the good news is we have another crowd pleaser teaser going off here today. Before I go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick time out and welcome you to the video. My name is Brock Page and I do sports picks for free right here on YouTube. I also sell my personal bets on Brockpage.com. Once again, guys, I'm currently 5-0 in my last 5 crowd pleaser teasers on that website. I also have packages on that site starting at just $1.99. And just remember, if you sign up for a membership here today on my website, you're actually going to get access to that membership every single day all the way through the end of May. And if you want to see what my current sports betting record is, you can actually do that right now for free by going to the homepage at brockpage.com. Now, you may be wondering what the difference is between what I do here on YouTube and what I do on my website. Well, what I do here on YouTube is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side and total, or at least most of the games. And then what I do on brockpage.com is I actually share with you which one of these free YouTube picks on my channel that I'm actually betting on personally. Now, guys, at the moment, I currently have over 750 members who are signed up and active on that website right now. And with that, let's go ahead and get into some free content here. And we're going to go ahead and start off with the White Sox taking on the Royals. Now, this is game one of a doubleheader. So this first game is going to be at 2:10 Eastern start time. It is the White Sox are the favorite in this one. They are actually minus $1.85 with the total at 8 runs. Dylan Cease is on the mound here for Chicago. Looks like Johnny Heasley for Kansas City. Now, Heasley, very limited action for this kid. He's got just 3 1/3 innings of work under his belt this season. And I'll tell you what, those innings were absolutely dreadful. The righty walked 4 batters during that stretch, and he officially has a whip of 2.40. And I'll tell you what, even if he does end up throwing a gem here today, the Royals as a team, they've still dropped 6 out of their last 9. And they have one of the worst lineups in the American League. Kansas City's averaging less than 3.8 runs a game right now. And they're actually in the bottom 3 in the bigs in team OPS. They're taking on a White Sox pitching staff who's striking a whole lot of batters out this year themselves. Chicago's currently in the top 3 in the bigs right now in strikeouts. And of course, they've got Dylan Cease on the mound here today, who's responsible for a lot of those Ks. Now, Dylan's got 58 strikeouts in just 38 innings of work. The righty's also got himself a 3-1 record and a 3.55 ERA. And even though the Chicago lineup hasn't been lighting up the scoreboard, they at least do a great job making contact. They actually lead the majors right now in fewest strikeouts at the plate. Now, when it comes to the total in this one, 7 out of Chicago's last 10 meetings with Kansas City fell under the number. So if you're into historical trends, you certainly want to think about that one there. The White Sox are also 60% to the under in all of their road games. Meanwhile, Kansas City, on the other side of things, they've seen plenty of unders themselves. They're 10-6 to the under at Kauffman Stadium. I'm going to go ahead and lean toward the White Sox minus 185 and the under 8 runs in game 1. Next contest, it is going to be Diamondbacks taking on the Dodgers, 3:10 p.m. East. LA's minus $2, totals 9. Tyler Gilbert for Arizona, Ryan Pepio for Los Angeles. And even though Pep had some control issues in his debut, he's still yet to allow an earned run in the bigs. So, there's kind of a lone bright spot there for him. And even if he does end up blowing chunks, he's backed by a dangerous Los Angeles lineup who leads the majors in scoring. Mookie Betts has 7 home runs and scored 30 times already. Meanwhile, Freddie Freeman's got 21 runs himself, along with a .302 batting average. Now they're taking on an Arizona club who lost their last 3 straight. They have one of the worst lineups in the National League. These guys are scoring less than 3.7 runs per contest, and they're also in the bottom 3 in team batting average. Now, when it comes to the total in this one, Arizona's 7-3 to the under in their last 10 outings. They also went 70% to the under in their last 10 meetings with Los Angeles. So once again, if you're into historical trends, plenty of unders to go around. I'm going to lean toward the LA Dodgers -1.5 and the under 9 runs. All right, next ball game I have for you. It is going to be Cardinals taking on the Mets Game 1. That's going to be a 3:10 Eastern first pitch. Now, the New York Mets are -1.25, totals 8.5. Trevor Williams for New York, Steven Matz for St. Louis. Now, when it comes to the total on this one, Matz saw 4 out of his last 6 starts fall under the number. And speaking of unders, the Cardinals are 10-6 to the under when they travel this year. And that's good for 63% in that category. Meanwhile, New York, on the other side of things, they went 5-3 to the under in their last 8 ball games themselves. Unders against the likes of Seattle, Washington, and Philadelphia. When it comes to selecting a winner in this one, this game is being featured as my board member tier package bet on Brockpage.com here today. And just remember, guys, if you sign up for my board member tier package bet, you're going to get access to that membership every single day, all the way through the end of May. And as an added bonus, guys, you're also going to get access to every single bet and every single package that I offer on that webpage every single day, all the way through the end of May as well. The board member package is an all-inclusive membership. And I'll tell you what, at an average of 5 personal bets per day, the math actually works out to be just around 67 cents per pick if you sign up as a board member. But I'll tell you this much, as far as a free pick is concerned for this ball game here, I'm going to lean toward the under 8.5 in Game 1. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our next and final matchup for Part 1. It is going to be Reds taking on the Guardians, 6:10 p.m. East. Cleveland's -165, totals 8 runs. Zach Plesac for Cleveland, Connor Overton for Cincinnati. But despite the fact that Overton's shown some really good stuff, we're still looking at a Reds team who just can't get the W on the road. They've gotten the W in just 4 out of 21 road games this season. And even if Overton ends up throwing a gem here for Cincinnati, well, their lineup is still in the bottom 5 in the majors in team batting average, and they're almost dead last in the league in strikeouts per 9 at the dish. They're also taking on a Guardians team who can certainly outscore the likes of many teams in the American League right now. As a matter of fact, these guys are averaging just about 5 runs a game this year, and they're currently in the top 3 in the majors in team batting average. Now, when it comes to runs batted in, well, Jose Ramirez, he's king right now. He's leading the majors in that category. The third baseman has 33 RBI right now, and he also ranks in the top 10 in OPS. Meanwhile, teammates Owen Miller and Marcus Straw, they've combined for nearly 45 runs scored between the two of them. When it comes to making contact, these Guardian hitters are leading the bigs right now in fewest strikeouts at the plate at home. Now, when it comes to the scoring in this one, Cleveland went 4-2 to the under in their last 6. Meanwhile, Cincinnati saw 3 out of their last 4 fall under the posted total themselves. I'm going to go ahead and lean toward Cleveland -165. And the under 8 runs. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our quick pick recap. Powered to you by my website at Brockpage.com, where I'm currently 5-0 my last 5 crowd pleaser teasers on that website. I like the White Sox -185, under 8 runs in Game 1. Give me the Dodgers -1.5, under 9. I also like the under 8.5 in the St. Louis New York Mets game, Game 1. And before I give you my next and final free pick for the video, one final reminder that I'm also 2-0 my last 2 $1.99 daily best plays on Brockpage.com. If you want to access today's $1.99 daily best play, it's only going to cost you just $1.99. I'm going to lean toward Cleveland -165 and the under 8 runs. And with that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Gotta thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. With that said, guys, happy Tuesday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at brockpage.com.